The Berenstain Bears take off. Look, says Brother Bear, there is an air show today. Let's go, says Sister Bear. Good idea, says Papa. It will be fun, says Mama. Plane, says Honey. Zoom, zoom. That is the first plane that ever flew, says Mama. It doesn't fly very high, says Sister. Or very far, says Brother. But it does fly, says Papa. More planes were soon built, says Papa. They flew higher, faster, and farther. There are so many different kinds, says Mama. That one is long and skinny, says Brother. This one has its tail in the front, says Sister. Let's go up in the balloon, says Mama. Welcome, says the guide. You can see the show from the air. What a view, says Papa. Tell us all about the planes, says Mama. These are all fighter planes, says the guide. They were early planes used in war. That one has 2 wings, says Brother. This one has 3 wings, says Sister. Whoa, says Papa. Those planes are fast. They had to be, says the guide. They're racing planes. And the fastest plane won the race. Those planes are sort of slow, says Brother. Not all planes need to go fast, says the guide. Some planes are like your family car. They just need to get from here to there. Look at those planes go, says Brother. That doesn't look safe, says Mama. It wasn't, says the guide. These are warplanes. That's how they flew in a big fight. Those planes are loud, says Sister. And big, says Papa. They're giant warplanes, says the guide. They were called flying forts. They sound strong, says Mama. Roar, roar, says Honey. Some big planes are for travel, says the guide. This jumbo jet will take you on a trip. It can fly across the sea. It will take you to faraway lands. Jet planes can fly very fast, says the guide. Some have strange shapes. This one has a pointy nose, says Brother. That one looks like a big bat, says Sister. This is a rocket plane, says the guide. It flew faster than any plane before it. Whoosh, says Honey. Not all aircraft have wings, says the guide. A blimp is lighter than air. Like our balloon? asks Sister. Yes, says the guide. But a blimp uses a motor to fly. Helicopters also fly without wings, says the guide. Spinning blades keep them up. They make a chopping sound, says Mama. That's why they're called choppers, says the guide. Chop, 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 says Honey. Some planes can fly without power, says the guide. They sail on the wind for miles and miles. Some planes are very small, says the guide. You can build an ultralight yourself. Put, says Honey. Thank you for the tour, says Papa. Look, I am a plane, says Brother. Me too, says Sister. Now we have our own air show, says Mama. Vroom, vroom, says Honey. The end.